Yes, I am online. Hey, how are you guys doing this evening? It is February 11th at 1900 hours to you civilian folks. That is 7 in the evening, right? So, all right. I thought I'd create this video for a few reasons. The last few days, it, the housing market is going nuts, people. I am sorry, but that is where we're at. All right. Let me adjust because I can barely see myself here while this camera is sitting in front of me, and I gotta adjust you know how it works. So, all right. Yes, the housing industry is going bananas, going nuts, going wacko. What am I talking about? They're just there's just nothing to sell. Now, what I mean by nothing to sell is not zero. It's just that inventory is so low, right? To give you a case in point, years ago when the housing market crashed, there were probably about 200 homes in the market in any given town. I know where I live in Marysville. At that point, there were about 250 homes in the market. Now there is 15. Yes, 15 homes. And what that should tell you is the common denominator is not the location, it's the amount. It doesn't matter where you go now, right? I'm helping a few clients in the Snohomish area, county, in the Kitsap Peninsula, down south, in of all places, Thurston County. I really don't want to go there, but I made a promise to my clients. I don't care where you're at. I don't care Vancouver. No, I'm not going to go to Vancouver, Washington. But I have sold and I have a closed transaction anywhere between Lacey, which is just northeast of Olympia. How far that is for me is quite a distance. Got to go through Tacoma and all the way up to Ferndale, up north, which is north of Bellingham in Whatcom County, and of course everything west in Kitsap and Island counties. So anywhere in those areas, yes, I am able to help you. So the last few days, the clients that I'm working with, the friends that I'm assisting right now, they know how crazy it is. Even the listing that I have on what the market is, what has transformed into. This is the reality, people. These are the facts. If you are an agent anywhere outside of my jurisdiction, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The inventory is low. That means what? Homeowners are not selling. Homeowners are staying put, especially in Washington State. Buyers are flocking to my state, Washington State, and we cannot keep up with the amount of buyers. It's not sustainable. So what does that mean in prices? Law of supply and demand, right? High demand, low supply, prices go up. Who would have thought? And I was just chatting with a friend of mine. He knows who he is. I just closed on his home in December, 2 months ago. 2 months and 3 days ago, we closed on this home. Now it's $125,000 more. It's crazy. Who would have thought that in the rural area of the town of Monroe, wherein we only have 15 homes in the market, that 7 of them are in the $1 million and above range. Years ago, we had $300,000 homes max in that neighborhood. So now, let's reciprocate this, because if prices are going up, people are now asking me, Marcus, what's going to happen here? And we've been getting this question for 5 years. We've been telling people that it's going to go down, and it hasn't gone down. So you already know what the question is. The question is, when is this going to shift? I am tired of making predictions. I don't know when. People say that, because of the coronavirus, when this thing ends after the election, it's going to shift. Market is going to crash. After the election, Biden takes over, is going to crash. Well, guess what? He took over in January 20th, and the prices have gone up by that same home that I just told you by another $55,000. And there seems to be no end. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could help everybody. I really wish that the market would shift right now. If you're a homeowner and you've been in your home for the last 3 years, it wouldn't matter if we lose another $100,000. You'll still make another $100,000, right? So this thing will make money. Homeowners will make money. It's time, I think, for the home buyers to get their fair share, because this is nuts, right? Prices are there. Good news is the interest rates just cannot keep up. We're still below 3, right? This thing start reaching up in the 4.5% standby. But then I can be wrong. We'll say they can be wrong 5 years plus. You know, who knows? One thing for sure, it's going to shift. Now, we don't know when. But the common rule is this. If you wait long enough, when you see that trend start to stabilize, you want to sell, don't wait, because you're going to miss it. All right? Lastly, before I go, I know I'm posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. That's Patrick. About my goals, and I gotta say this. I got a lot of people asking me about guns, right? I am not the expert. There's a disclaimer here. I just love them. I just love the mechanical intricacies of the gun itself. And people have been asking me, hey, Marcus, what's going to happen? Where can we buy this? We're going to buy that. It's like a home, guys. It's like a house. It's getting less and less and less. Even ammunition. I can't even buy primers to reload. All right, I got enough primers, but I don't want to use them. You know the deal. So, bottom line is this. If you're going to own a firearm, please, I beg you, follow the safety rules first. No, be responsible and be accountable, but with that, safety first, last, and always. It only shoots where you point it at, and if you point it at, it will only shoot with your finger. So be mindful, be respectful. It is easy. And I'm sorry, I know people will always lambast me for my political views, but this didn't materialize 4+ years ago. Now there seems to be a trend to buy everything that you can out of a gun store, right? It's kind of crazy out there. And take safety classes. Be safe. Know the safeties of your firearm. Know how to operate it like the back of your hand, like any physical parts that you have that you know really well. Know it. Know that gun that you're going to purchase just like you yourself. You know, the back of your head, how you scratch. Know the intricacies. Know the safeties. It doesn't matter what brand you buy. It doesn't matter what caliber you buy. The guy that's put in. And besides, if you're going to buy a gun, you might as well shoot the damn thing. You understand? It's pointless to have it in the guy that owns a $3,000 STI Staccato 45P compact is probably no good at it compared to the guy that owns a $400 Glock if he put in like 4,000 rounds into it. You know? So don't be like me that would want to purchase the most expensive guns. Purchase the ammo, get good at it, learn the safety protocols and the safety rules. Do not violate those because that is sacred in the gun law. All right? So I taught you 2 things today. Guns, ammo, and homes are all directly proportional when it comes to prices. They all go up due to supply and demand. All right? Okay? So hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully my friends that have asked me the same question repetitively the last 2 weeks to 2 months have learned from this. If you're a buyer, it's up to you with your lender and your real estate agent on how to proceed. Okay? If you're a homeowner, don't wait too long because you just might miss it. All right? And if you're a gun lover like myself, practice safety. You guys be safe out there. Enjoy your day, right? Post. Okay, how do you lock them up?